A very good morning to all of you, dear children. Today I am going to teach you about agriculture and industries from SST chapter 7. So, children, we will study about agriculture and industries today. Let us start. First, let us see what do we mean by agriculture. By agriculture, we mean farming. So, children, you have to understand by agriculture, we mean farming. India is an agriculture country and farming is the main occupation of the people in India. Main occupation means main work of the people in India is farming. About 70% people live in villages and most of them are farmers. About 70% people they live in villages, and in villages most of the people they are the farmer, means they do the farming work. Nature has provided India with rich fertile soil, sufficient water for irrigation, and a favorable climate for growing crops throughout the year. So all these things have given by nature, like sufficient water for irrigation, fertile soil, then favorable climate for growing crops throughout the year. All this nature has provided. Indian farmers have also learned new methods of farming. Before, they were not having all the new methods of farming, but now they have learned new methods of farming, and that is why Indian farmers are able to grow crops or good crops throughout the year. Because why they are able to grow good crops throughout the year? Because they have learned new method of farming. Even they are not educated, but they have learned the new method of farming. That is why they are able to grow good crops throughout the year. Now about the different kinds of crops. Now children, we will study about the different kinds of crops. Indian farmer grow a wide variety of both cereal and cash crops. We will study what is cereal crops and what do we mean by cash crops. So first let us see about the cereal crops. Cereal crops means the crops which are grown for food grains. Especially like the major cereal crops are rich, wheat, maize and millets. So these are the cereal crops. They are actually grown for food grains. Now about the cash crops. Cash crops means the crops which are grown for sale. So crops which are grown for sale, that is called cash crops. The major cash crops are tea, coffee, cotton, oilseed, sugarcane, grams, pulses, jute, vegetable and fruits. So these are especially grown for selling. That is why these crops called cash crops, because we by selling them we get the money or we get the cash. That's why we call them cash crops. Now in India there are two agricultural seasons. About them also we will study. First one, the Kharif season. This starts with the arrival of monsoon. So when Kharif season starts, it starts with the arrival of monsoon. Rich, millet, maize, cotton and jute are major crops of Kharif season. Then now about the we are studying two agriculture season. First one Kharif season, then second one Rabi season. This season start with the end of rain. So when Rabi season start, it start with the end of rain. When rain end, this season start. And arrival of autumn, this season start. Wheat, gram, mustard, sugarcane, barley and linseed are major crops of Rabi season. So these are the some crops which especially grown in the Rabi season. Now children, let us learn about some major crops grown in our country. So children, this about the major crops grown in our country we will study in our next class.